number 3. Here we are. We talk about interpolation and polynomial approximation. In the previous week, I took you, or I gave you one method called least square method. In your book, it is chapter number 7-8. It's about approximation method, and I gave you in previous week this method, least square method. And I told you at that time, least square method is a method for if you want, for example, to convert numbers or pairs xy to be formula. And we studied formula degree number 1 and formula degree number 2, if you remember. Today we'll go to the more advanced method, another one called Lagrange method. So it's in chapter number 3. You can find on PowerPoint and PDF, and you can find here also from the book. So I prefer to read it from book. Okay, so again, same thing in this one, interpolation mean I have those pairs x and y, and I want to convert to formula. But in least square, I give you one method. If that is not so precious, but here we'll take another method if that is very important for us. Let's go direct to this one. Our method today is called Lagrange. So Lagrange polynomial is a way to convert numbers or pairs to formula. And this is the formula of Lagrange. an xn plus an minus 1 xn minus 1 plus a1 x plus a0. So this is the formula that we want to write. And b mean approximation. Okay. See this Lagrange. If I have, okay, let's take a pen. This is the original number of the main formula. Sorry, just a minute. This is the main formula. And this is the formula of Lagrange. So in this formula, see this we have here space down, space up, space down, space up. Total space is 0. This cancel this space, this cancel this. So total is 0. So this is can say ybx. So we have positive error minus error, positive will cancel 9 minus. So totally we have this ybx. It's the idea. So I have a radical function. This is just basic, up and down. So totally down area will cancel up area. Totally we have 0. So we can say px like fx. Okay. Here we have conditions. Every time we have conditions here. What are the conditions? First of all, it's the idea. Let's find the conditions that I will give to you. Okay, I want to go directly there. For this one, for example, I will return back to this. Here. Where is the note? Here the note. Okay. This is focus about this one. Let's talk about here. This is the formula here. So Pn x is an xn plus an minus 1 xn minus 1 plus a1 x1 plus a0. So now idea or tips. It is important for exam. For n degree, we have n plus 1 point or pair. Is it clear? Here we have Cn, so we have E0 extra. So for n-1 minus 1 degree, we have in point. Is it clear or repeat? This first. Second thing, okay, let's explain more. For example, I need polynomial degree 3. That means I need 4 points. Degree 2, I need 2 points. Degree 1, I need 1 point. Sorry, 2, that's means I need 3 points. 1, I need 2 points. And this is correct. For example, for drawing a line, I need 2 points. X and Y, x1, y1, x2, y2. So for degree number 1 minimum, we need 2 points. x1, y1, x2, y2 to draw this line. So for degree 1, we need 2 points. For degree 2, we need 3 points. For degree 3, I need 4 points, and so on. Is it clear? Is it clear now? Okay. Idea that means I want to find, if you remember for this equation, I want to find A0, A1, A2, this is what, and here. How we can find, here we don't have like this, really. We have another thing. What is this? Okay, let's minimize this and go. I prefer to go to the example. Here in their book, yeah, Lagrange interpolation or interpolating polynomial. And in Lagrange interpolating polynomial, we have this one. This is the formula. What is this formula? Okay, in Lagrange, as I said before, we have Bn x. So it is An xn plus An minus 1 xn minus 1 plus A1x plus A0. This is a formula. How we can create this using this? So Bx here is this is the way. L0 x if x plus L1 x if x. First of all, this is polynomial degree 2, degree 1. That means I need 2 points. This is first. So for that reason, this is the first point, and this is the second point. So we need 2 points. Why? Because degree number 1. So for degree number 1, I have 2 points. First one, second one. Degree number 1, degree number 2. How we can find what is this? Okay, for first one, for second one, how we can find them? How we can find this is a question. Okay, here as you see, we have L0x fx, L1x fx. So I will take this and ask myself, what is L0? What is L1? This is a big question to find the answer. What is L0? What is L1? Okay. Let's go to the question and try to understand this one. Okay, I will take or cut this. Copy, paste. Paste, minimize a little bit. Now, determine the linear. See this word, it's an important word. Linear. That's mean degree, first degree. Linear here means first degree. So focus on this one, linear. Just excuse 1 minute, I will return. Excuse me. So this is the first degree. See here we have two lines. First pair it's 2, 4. If I draw this is y, or if x, this is x. So I have 2, this is 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. So first point where 2, 4, this is. Second point is 5, 1. So this is the line. Okay. Now, first of all, see, I have problem for this one. This problem should be, or this formula should in the closed domain. 2 to 4. So this formula that we will find for Bx, it will be correct between 2 to 4. To 4. Outside is wrong. It's important. This formula will be correct that we'll find is correct in this one. Outside is wrong. Now, as we see, as you saw before, Px here is L0x Fx plus L1x F1x. Good. That's L0. Imagine for L0, usually imagine yourself here. What's L0? 2, 4. So 2, 4 here. I am here. I am person here. Looking for another point. So L0x is x minus, which is another point, is 5. Minus 5. My point is 2. Repeat. X here is variable. Leave it. I will explain about this one later because I want to write formula. So formula will be as P as this is x as a function of x. So this is x. Now I'm looking for another point, so it's minus 5 over my point minus 5. Now another point, L1x equal. I am here another time. Where is this? Bring this one. I jumped here. So looking for another point. So it is x minus 2 over 5 minus 2. And after that, you can find like here, it's third minus third x minus 5 here equal third x minus 2. This idea is clear or repeat? It's the most idea here. This idea is clear or repeat? Amin, it's clear for you? Yes, Barish should. Yeah. See, Barish. This is my question. Okay, I must repeat. Yeah. Thank you, Barish. See, Barish here. For example, for first point L0, where I am here. Bamburda. So I'm looking for another point. Look. This is my I. For here. So it's x. This is constant. Minus. What is another point? See back? What the x is? 5. So it's 5. Over my point is 2 minus another point. Clear this, Barish, or repeat? Another one, same thing for here. X for another for 2. I am here. Jump it here. Looking for this. So it is x minus another point 2 over my point is 5 minus 2. Clear? Is it clear or repeat? Okay, pleasure, my pleasure. Yusuf, is it clear for you? Everyone is clear? After that, Ahmed, thank you, Ahmed. Now after that, we have Px. I found this Lx. As I told you, Px is L0x Fx plus L1x F0x F1x. L0x we found. Okay. Fx. For Fx here we have two ways. Now for Fx. Either we have y point like here, this is Fx here. In this example, this is F0x and this is F1x. So here in our F0x is 4, see? F1x is 1. This is F0x and this is F1x. You can multiply and you can find the formula like this one after that. Another one, no, I don't have. I have just x, and I have, for example, they said fx equal, for example, formula, cosine x, for example. So how can I find x? X, for example, x1, so gives to me, so if x1 is cosine x1, if x2, it is cosine x2, and so on. So for fx, we have in our book, we have two ways. First way, you have x and y here is fx directly. Another way, we'll see inshallah another example for degree number 2. That means I have x and I don't have y, but I have formula. So formula, I can find from this formula x1, fx1, fx2, and so on. Clear or repeat? It's another idea today. Is it clear? Excuse me, after the lecture, after you see the video, repeat the video many times to see again. And if you have any information, come to my office and or email me. Now, after we finish, let's find this is the bx minus x positive 6. And let's see the graph in our book. Where's the book here? This is the graph. So y here is bx equal minus x plus 6. And again, this formula is still correct here between 2 to 5. Now, I have a question. For example, he asked me find FB3. I need for x equal 3. First of all, this formula from 2 to 5, x here belongs to 2, 5. So I can find. Take care about this trick for exam. Now, if he asks me find B6, 5x doesn't belong to 2, 5. So I can not. If I need any formula, it should be in this side, this domain. This formula correct for this point from 2 to 5. Outside here or here, I cannot. Got it? This is exam. It's for exam. Yeah. So this is the most important idea. Excuse me for this. Okay. Now, for example, for this formula, he asked me in exam find B3. So, okay, I will go to this formula B3. That's equal minus 3 positive 6. It is 3. See here? The answer is 3. Correct. Find B4. It's minus 4 positive 6. That's mean 2. Find B6. I can not. And stop. Got the idea? This idea? Any question for this, everyone? Everyone, is clear or repeat? It's clear or repeat, excuse me. Abdul Aziz. Ahmed. Now, let's go to degree number 2. Usually, this is the main formula for Lx. What is this? Lnk. For x, it's x minus x0, multiply, or you can use sometimes. I don't need an exam, but just I will show you. We can use this. It's like sigma, but for multiply, for a product. Usually, we are using, for example, sigma. So that's the x, for example, x, that xi, that's mean x1 plus x2 plus x3. This is for sigma. This is for product. If I see like this, x minus xi, that means xk minus xi. See, I like I, and it's x variable. Here, I not equal k. I not equal k. Okay, anyway, I don't need to understand this very well if you want. but this is the idea. You can read that in that exam, for example, how to write this formula, but you have to understand this one. Now, for degree number 2, let's go to this example. Use number code notes. x0 is 2, x1 is 2.75, x2 is 4. So here in this example, we have 3 points. So in this point, I have, or I can make formula degree number 1 or degree number 2. Now let's focus on degree number 2, and after that we return to degree number 1. So I have 3 points, for example, this point. So I want to write the formula. So formula for me, it will be like this. Px equal L0 L0x F0x plus L1x F1x plus L2x F2x. What is L0? It's a question. Okay, do we have here F? No, but we have the formula. So I can find, sorry, no, excuse me, this one. I have the formula, as I told you before. So here I can find F0, F1, F2. F0 here, for example, starting from 2, so it's 1 over x0, fx0, correct. So it's 1 over 2. It's 1 over x1, 1 over 2.75. Another one, it's 1 over x2, that's mean 1 over 4. It's finished. Now, how we can find L0? Okay, imagine this line. Here, x0, x1, x2. I want to find for this point. I am here. So what I have to do, I have to look for this point and another point. So here see x minus, here I have 2, 2.75, and this is 4. So for another point, 2 minus x1 over my point x0 minus x1. Multiply, this is x minus x2 over x0 minus x2. Is it clear or repeat? Clear or repeat? Everyone, take a little bit, 10 seconds, and tell me it's clear or repeat. آمن شد جريد قلت آمن بلاش. Thank you, Ahmed. Sila. Imra. Yusuf. Okay, good. Now, so after that, you can improve the function to get like this. Now, let's go to another one. I am here. Not here. Now I am here. So I'm looking for this point. So it is x with me minus x0 over c x1 minus x0 Sharpie multiply x minus x2 over x1 minus x2. Clear? Is it clear or repeat? Now, for third point, and you can, for example, after that, fill the gaps. Don't forget, x here is a variable. So I am now here at this point. So I'm looking for this point and I'm looking for this point. So together, excuse me, here line x, this constant, x minus x0, here minus x0, see, my point is x2, brackets, dot, another point x minus x1 over my point is x2 minus x1. See, you can see this is like this x1, this is like this, and again this is like this, same. This is variable. Got it? Clear for you? Is it clear? Should I repeat? And after that, you can improve the function and find L0 and L1 and L2 as you see here in this example. After that, have we finished? No. We have to find Px. Px, as you know, it is sigma here. Fx, Lx. That means L0x, F0x. Okay, where I can find Fx0 from the function he gives to me. This is from Fx equal 1 over x. So either I have points for y, or I have formula for y. This is for fx. Got it? Either you have formula or you have y points. Now, after that, you can find the function and improve the function. Can find, for example, this is the function. From here to here, you need time. From here to here, you need time. So an example, now I don't ask you about this. I need, for example, to do this. Or I will tell you what another thing. But here, from here to you need time to improve the function. See, it's not easy. We need a little bit time to improve the function. Okay, anyway, let's see this function here. This is the function. This is y function. Exactly function. This is exact. And the black one is approximation. See, so outside the domain, he said from 2 to 5 to 4. 4. So see y here x exactly like bx. There is no error. Outside this domain, see, this is here and this is here. So y not f, not like f. So this formula is still correct in this domain. Outside y not equal p. Outside. Inside, yes, is correct. Got it? So if he asks me now, this formula that I find for px is still correct in this closed domain. Outside this domain, this formula is wrong. We cannot accept. Okay, let's go to another part from this question. What's another part? Use polynomial to approximate f3 equal third. I have the formula. Yeah, this is exact number because I have fx equal third. But I want to find b from b3 from my formula that I found. So let's go to your book and see. An approximation to f3 is third. Take 3 and put in this formula. Before doing that, I have 2.75, and I have 4. I have 3 points. Where is my point? Here, 3. inside 2, 4? Yes, I can find. Outside 2, 4, I cannot find. So 3, put here in formula. So this is the answer, 0.32955. So if I don't find approximating or sorry error, well, the calculator is the calculator. Where is the calculator? Okay, this one. I can write here, as you see, it's here third. Just 1/3 minus 0.32955. So almost nothing. Almost nothing. يعني 0, 0. You can say it is 0.3783 10 exponential minus 2. So nothing. So this formula is still correct inside this domain. Outside this domain, it's wrong. This is for degree number 2. Okay, let's open this and talk about this idea. I have now, for example, 2.75, and I have 3 points. 3 points gives to me degree 2, degree 1. For degree 2, I will select all points, this and this and this. For degree 1, based on the question, he asked me, for example, our question 5, find B3. I need 2 points, so 3 is here. So I will select 1 point before, 1 point after. Got it? Amen. Got it? Ahmed, Barish, Sila, everyone. Got it? So I will need, based on my question, he asked to find B3. So I need 1 point before, 1 point after. So here I selected 2.75 and I select 4. So you can solve as degree number 1. You find for L0, X, B, sorry, not B, F. F0x, positive L1, X, F1, X. L0 here it is L2.75, F for this, and F1 it is F4, 4. Now, مثلا in our exam he asked me about 2.25. So this is 1 before, 1 after. Based on the question for degree 1, if I want to select points, it's based on the question, 1 point before, 1 point after. For example, I want to advance this question. I have 4 points. So now, degree 3. Degree 3. For example, I have 2.5, 3, 4. So this is my domain. For degree 4, for degree 3, degree 2, for degree 1. So for degree 3, I will select all points. So 1, 2, 3, 4. For degree 2, where is my point that I want to find? For example, find P4 3.5. Okay, I will select another point. Just a minute. I need another to explain the idea. For example, 2.75. Where is 2.75? Inside the domain, yes, here. 2.75. Catch نقطة 0. I need 3 points. So this is 1, 2, 3. Or 1, 2, 3. This is correct. This is correct. I need 3 points. So I need 2 points before, 1 point after, or 1 point before, 2 points after. Got the idea? For degree 1, I need, again, degree 1, I need 1 point before, 1 point after. So for degree, for more than degree 3, I not bring in the exam because it will be very hard for you. So for degree 3, I need 4 points. For degree 2, I need 2 points before, 2 points before, 1 point after, or 1 point before, 2 points after, based on the question. Degree 1, I need 1 before, 1 after. Got the idea? مثلا see here, he gives, for example, if I ask you, for example, 3.5. For 3.5, I need 1 after, 2 before. For this, I need 1 after, 2 before. Is it clear, this idea? Should I repeat this? Because we will find this. So for 4 points, we have degree 3, 2, 1. For degree 2, I have degree 2 and degree 1. So at 4 points, we have 3, 2, 1. 3 points, we have 2, 1. 2 points, we have 1. Clear? Okay. I hope, inshallah. Let's return back to your book. After this, I don't need. This is the last thing for this one. After this is cancelled. We don't need. And let's go directly to the example at the end of your book. This is, I don't need this one. Here we have error and something, so we don't need this one. Let's go directly to the examples in your book. Given the function, and here he gives me fx0. Okay, x0 given, 1 given, 2 given, and he gives to me also, I need for 0, 4, 5. So, okay, I have here 3 points, 0, 0, 6, 0, 9. I need for this point here, 0, 4, 5. And he asked me find degree for 1 and for 2. For 2, you have to select all points for this cosine, for example. For 1, you have to select, this is my point, so I need 1 point before, 1 point after. And each one is a question, this question, this question, this question, this question. You can solve. So here we have 2 questions. For degree 1 is a question, for degree 2 is the question, but excuse me, read the question carefully. Read the question carefully. In exam, maybe you can find 5 points, but I need degree number 1. Take care for this. So you shouldn't make everything. Just I need for 1 point before, 1 point after. Read the question carefully in exam. Is it clear? Or quiz. We have another quiz, by the way. We have another quiz. So for another quiz, read the question carefully. I need 1 point before, 1 point after. Okay. Same thing, he find for the function, he gives to me fx, and this is y, find the formula. After that, find error. Error here, for example, I have fx. For example, you can calculate f for 0.45 from this formula. And after that, calculate p for p 0.45, then can find error. And he asked me about absolute error. So this is, you can find exact number, approximate number, then find the difference between them. Another way here he asked me, for example, let's read this question. Find degree number 1, 2, and 3. How many points? 1, 2, 3, 4 points. Explain the idea. I need my x here, my variable is this 8.4. Now, where is x? This is x. This is x variable. Can you, for example, x question mark? This x question mark 8.4. He gives to me pairs. This 1, 2, 3, 4. So I have here 4 points. I have x, this is x, this is fx. X, fx, x2, x1, x2, x3. Okay, so this is x0, x1, x2, and x3. If x0, if x1, if x2, and if x3, then you can find. Read the question. He asked me for degree 1. This is a question. Degree 2, question. Degree 3, another question. But in exam, you can find just one degree, either 1 or 2 or 3. So before starting to solve, excuse me, check the degree. If it's 1 or 2 or 3. This first. Second thing, you can find like this. مثلا like this question. So before starting for cosine or sine, open your calculator like me. This is your calculator by the way. Go to shift mode. And here you can find the degree or radian. Every time use radian for R. So convert the degree or angle from degree to radian to find the correct answer. Don't use, like what I said before, don't use degree. You must use radian. Is it clear? It's also another trick in exam. Okay, 6 until 6, you have to study an exam. And 7, for example, he said to me, the exercise in 5 were generated using the following function. Use error to find error. Okay, here until 8, you can study. After that is cancel. So you have until 8, you can select and solve and find the result. Any question for today? Is it clear for you?